We can define methods and reuse those methods in any other component. So now let's move to next concept, interface with registered event. Interface with a registered event. So we already worked with component events and application events. So now I want to reuse the events. I want to call the same event with the same action name in multiple components. So interface with Aura registered event. So only interface supports only these three: Aura attribute, Aura method, Aura registered event. So let me go with the new interface. And before that, we need to create an event. Let's say I have an event. Let's say I have an event. Then that can define interface E1. Interface E1 is my event name. The event can have attributes, and it has an attribute called so my event name is interface event. It has an attribute called, let me take name, phone, city, country. It has 4 attributes. And let's say I have, this is event only. This is event, not an interface, event. And I have an interface now. Interface now. This is interface. Interface, let's say interface 5. Interface name is interface 5. So I'm going to, what I will do, I'm going to register that event. Register interface E1. Interface E1. So I'm going to register that event. In interface 5, I'm going to register that event. So when you register that event, let's say I have another component. This is another component. Component name is interface 5 component. So when you register that event, and I'm going to implement the event. I'm going to implement this component. I'm going to implement interface 5. So when you implement that event, you must handle that event. You have to handle the event. Handle the interface event. You have to handle the interface event. This component has a separate controller JS. So these are the 3 areas, main areas. Let me go through again. We have an event. Event has different attributes. So we know how to define an event and declaring those attributes. And I'm going to register that event in an interface. So event is different, interface is different. In an interface, we are going to register the event. So when you register the event, and I am going to implement the interface in a component. First step, I'm going to implement this interface in any component. So in that case, you must provide a definition. You must handle the event. So registration means you have to handle it. When you register, you have to handle that. When you register an event, you have to handle this event in a component. So I'm going to do this. How the output looks like here. The same output. So what I will do. So here I will pass the values. Earlier we have in this place earlier we have aura method. So in this place earlier we have aura method. Now we have event plus interface. Now what I will do, this is my output looks like. So customer details. This is the button. On click of show customer details button, I want to display the customer details. The same concept, but values are coming from event. Now the values are coming from event. I want to pass the values from event. These values are coming from event. And action is handled by, and event is handled by the component and registered by the interface. Details name, phone, city. So this is my output. Okay. So this is my output. These are the concepts. So you have to declare an event and interface and a component to implement interface with event concept. Now creating an event with these four. Event name is interface event. Let's go to the implementation. You know how to declare an event. Go to new lightning event, interface event 1. We're going to declare a component event. Component. Declare the attributes or attribute name equal to string. Declare the same. Name, phone, city, country. These are the four attributes. Name, phone, city, country. In the interface. So in the event. Now declare an interface. Interface file. This is interface file. So you have to register the event. I don't have attributes here. I just need to register. Colon register event and name equal to any name and type equal to your event name. Colon what is the event? Interface E1 is the event name. This is the registration of the event. Registration is also done. Now go to component. Interface 5 component. And you have to implement it. Implements equal to what is the interface name? Interface 5. Colon interface 5. So when you register an event, first step is you have to handle that event. But here event name is first. Handle it. Aura handler name equal to first, event equal to action equal. These are the attributes. So event is nothing but your event name. What is the event name? Interface. Event is the event name. And what is an action? C dot interface show details. Show details is the action. C dot invoke. Invoke is my action name. Must to provide the definition to invoke. Now, so we have to fire the event. So when you fire the event, then only uh, handlers will uh, handle the event. So handlers are not self-executable. You have to initiate. You have to initiate the handler. So for that, to initiate the handler, I'm declaring a button. Button label equal to show customer details on click equal to c dot show details. Show details is a method and invoke is another method. So when you fire this event, when you fire the event, when you fire the event first, it will invoke method. It will invoke method. So invoke is event method. Show details is a component method. So from component method, I'm going to invoke the event method. This is a concept we did. So now the values are coming from event. So you have to declare your component variables. So these are the variables. Let me declare here. So I have flag, my name, phone, city, country. I want to display the same here also. My name, phone, city, and country, and the flag variable. And for the button also, I will use CSS. Label equal to show customer details and show details. I'll remove the button here. And let's go to the controller action, controller JS. One is on click of button, you are invoking show details. Show details, and your event is first. The first thing is, so what we did even in events, first you have to get the event, set the values to the event, fire the event. These are the three steps. First you need to get the event. How to get the event? Where event equal to component dot get event and the event name. How to set the value to the event? Event dot set params. You have four values. One is name. So name. What is the name? Then phone number. Then city. Then country. You have to set the values from the event. Then fire the event. We did the same even in before example. We did the same using OR method. So here using event, right? So when you fire the event, so event has the values. For the event, I set those values. When you fire the event method will invoke. What is an event method? Invoke. Invoke will execute. So now we need to read the value from the event. How to read the value? Variable, or you have to use event dot get param method. Get param of name. So this will return name value. This will return name from the event, and I will pass those values to component variables. My name, event dot get param of name. Same component dot set v dot my phone event dot get param of phone. Similarly, component dot set v dot my city event dot get param of city component dot set of v dot my country event dot get param of country component dot set v dot flag true. See, here we are setting the value to the event. Here we are reading the value from the event. And assigning those values back to our component variables, my name, my phone, my city, and my country. So here is the values. Let's invoke the component. Review. Click on show customer details. I can see the values. So on click of customer show customer details button, we are invoking a component action. From the component action, we are setting the values to the event and firing the event. And from the event action, we are assigning those values back to component variables. So in all these concepts, we are using an interface. Common is interface. Any questions? So we did with a different combinations. So we used an interface with attributes, methods, and events. These are the three concepts. Any questions so far?
So Venkat, you have created an event, okay?
Yeah.
Then the interface is registering an event,
Yeah, interface is registering an event.
and component is firing an event.
Correct. Component is handling the